Alright, we're adding and subtracting rational expressions. The big thing with this one is we've got to make sure that these denominators are exactly the same. Notice on this one that they are not. Now if we're dealing with normal fractions, a normal fraction, we'll write it down here in red, let's say. If we had 2/3 and then we wanted to go plus 1/6, these denominators are not the same. So I would have to multiply this one here by 2, and this one would remain the same. So we're going to use the same principle up here. We've got to find out what our common denominator is that we can use for this top one here. Alright, so we're doing this one, and I look at this and I go, okay, well, the least common denominator, lowest common denominator, would be 10r squared. Okay, this one's missing an r squared, and that one we'd have to multiply by 2 in order to get our 10r squared, okay? Okay, so we're going to do that now. We'll write these over here. I've got 4m over 5r squared. Okay, to get to my lowest common denominator of 10r squared, I'm going to have to take this one and multiply it by 2. Now we would change the value unless we multiply the top and the bottom by 2. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to multiply this one by 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, that's going to give us 8m over 10r squared. Now, I'm going to do the exact same thing, only I'm going to do it to this one here. Okay, so I've got my original one, which is 3 over 10. Now on this one I have to look at this and I have to go, okay, this 10 here, what do I need to multiply it by to get 10r squared? I see that it's missing my r squared, so I can just multiply the top and the bottom by r squared. So I'm going to do that by r squared times r squared. Okay, and that would give me 3r squared all over 10r squared. Okay, now I look at my, so this right here, we're taking this portion right here minus this portion. So let's rewrite that right now. So we've got 8m over 10r squared minus 3r squared over 10r squared. That's a minus sign here. Now I see that I've got the r squared, 10r squared on both of these, so I'm just going to combine these, the numerators. That'll give me 8m minus 3r squared. 8m minus 3r squared divided by 10r squared. Now this particular one, this would be your answer on this one, and it kind of looks like a weird answer again because I've got this r squared on top and bottom. But because of this subtraction sign, if it's a subtraction or an addition sign, we cannot just simply reduce those. We can't just cross those off. So that indeed is the lowest that we can go on this one, and that is your answer.